us put some other muscles also.
Yeah, same. Oh, thank you. Can you see? Thanks.
All right. See this muscle, the pectoralis major. All right. Pectoralis minor is deep inside. This is deltoid. This is biceps. All right. See, there are two muscles here, one here and one more here. All right. This is brachialis and this is coracobrachialis. Clear? This structure is
Bicipital aponeurosis.
yes, bicipital aponeurosis. The structures you have identified? No doubts, right? Okay. So I think you have done arm already. That is median nerve. This is median nerve. You can see the two roots of median nerve. Alright. This is ulnar nerve. Alright, it has to go behind the medial epicondyle. If I put a pin here, then it has to be axillary artery.
Yes.
If I put a pin anywhere else, then it has to be brachial artery. Okay?
That's an answer.
Can you see?
I can see the P.
Alright, I have put a pin on a nerve here. Alright, the nerve is going to this muscle. What is this muscle? This is latissimus dorsi. Clear? It is thoracodorsal nerve. That is nerve of bell. Understood? Then see here, if I put a pin deep inside, see the nerve is going behind the humerus. This is radial nerve. Alright? Axillary nerve will be the highest structure. It will not be so low. Alright? So axillary nerve is what you see here. See the nerve that is axillary nerve. All right. Can identify the structures here. Okay. Tendons are green in color, so I'll put this. This is tendon of biceps. All right. So you'll have tendon of biceps. You have brachial artery. Okay. And you will have the nerve. All the three structures belong to cubital fossa. So when you feel here, you feel a cord-like structure in the cubital fossa. That is nothing but tendon of biceps. Understood? So remember, the arrangement is from lateral to medial. TAN, tan. T stands for tendon, tendon of biceps. A stands for artery, brachial artery. And N stands for nerve, which is median nerve.
So can you also say that the deep branch of radial nerve is part of cubital fossa?
Yeah, it's here. Now you see there is radial nerve. But radial nerve is not
Radial
a
nerve.
content of cubital fossa. Unless you move the brachioradialis, you won't be able to see this. Alright? So you have identified the structures, right? Okay. Let us go.
Which one is the axillary nerve?
Inside. What you see?
The yellow one.
This one. Yeah, what
Inside.
Alright? Okay. Fine. Now let us go to Alright. Here you can see this from the lateral to medial side. This muscle is the muscle that forms the bulge here. This is brachioradialis. Clear? Brachioradialis. This muscle here, see which I have pinned here, the muscle comes here. This is pronata teres. Clear? Immediately after the pronata teres, you will have flexa carpi radialis. Clear? Here, I am not able to see palmaris longus. Clear? So instead, I am showing you another muscle, that is flexa digitorum superficialis.
Superficialis.
This one is flexa carpi ulnaris.
Ulnaris.
See, when we say carpi, it means the muscle has to stop at the carpal bones itself. It will not go into the hand. That's why it's called carpi.
Kappa.
Once we say flexa digitorum, it means it has to go to the digits.
Digit.
Got it? So these are the superficial muscles you have to identify. Brachioradialis, pronata teres, flexa carpi radialis, flexa digitorum superficialis. Here you have flexa carpi ulnaris. Okay? Okay. Fine. Once you finish this, okay, here in this structure, this is the median nerve. Alright? the median nerve will go below this flexor retinaculum. Understood? So this is median nerve. So in this model we can show that this is median nerve. Alright? Next. Okay. Okay. Let's go. What are the things we can ask here? You can put this. There is trapezius. So from here, this is deltoid.
Deltoid.
This is
Tricep.
triceps.
Latimus dorsi.
Yes.
Latimus
dorsi.
Teres minor.
Minor.
How do you decide it's minor? How did you say it's minor?
Higher.
Yes. See, in this model here, this is, see, you have the lower angle of scapula. So any muscle that comes from the lower angle of the scapula, if you see that muscle, it has to be teres major only. Clear? If you want to see teres minor, then deltoid needs to be removed.
Oh.
Then you can see it very clearly. All right? Okay. But here, I'm going to pin one muscle here. And I will pin another muscle here. You see your muscle here? What is these two muscles?
Infra.
This is infraspinatus. This small portion is the teres minor. Clear? Always teres major is below, teres minor is above. See, in this area, always major will be below, minor will be above. Alright? Now if I pin this, let me see. Okay. If I pin this muscle, this is a single muscle. If I pin this, what will you write? Rhomboidus major. Rhomboidus major will be here, rhomboidus minor will be above. Alright? Okay. What is this muscle?
Serratus anterior.
Okay. Good. Remove all this. All right. Here in the extensor compartment, there are some important muscles all of you should know. Muscles which form. A lot of things are broken here. Anyway, it's okay. This is a very commonly asked muscles. Usually extensor muscle is not that important, but anyway, there's nothing wrong in knowing this. Okay. See here, this one particular structure which I have put in green color, right, pinned in green color, it's the tendon. All right, fine. Now you see here there are two muscles that come out of this compartment and go to the thumb. Okay, you can see here now. All right, understood? Two muscles, the tendons go to the thumb. Then we have one more tendon that goes here. So there's a space here. This is the anatomical snuff box. So if this is anatomical snuff box, what are these three muscles? 1, 2 and 3. What are the boundaries? This is extensor pollicis longus. All right, it's not very clear in this. Maybe in the other models we'll see. Then we have this muscle that you see here is extensor pollicis brevis. This is abductor pollicis longus. Clear? Okay. The other muscles I forgot. Sorry. This is extensor carpi radialis. All right. Then we have one more muscle here. This tendon goes to the index finger, extensor indicis. Then we have extensor digitorum. Then we have extensor carpi ulnaris, and in between you will have extensor digiti minimi. Understood? Most of the time, remember, extensor digitorum is common here. Common question, huh? The other thing is related to anatomical snuff box. Otherwise, most of the time, it is the flexor compartment that is more important. Got it? Okay, these are the muscles here. All right. So we are not able to see supinator and all these things. Okay. I think we have a lot of muscles. Put the other colors into this. Let the brown alone be outside. Okay. This is black. No, it's okay, let it be here. You can put all the things here. This one is brown. Okay, keep it here. Okay, you can remove this person. So all of you are able to identify the structures, right? Let's go to the next model. See, make sure that you know all these things in every specimen that is kept here. Huh?
Okay.
I think they want to upload to YouTube.
See, deltoid, all of you will identify. So once again, I don't want to keep deltoid, pectoralis major, but in this model, if I put a pin on this is pectoralis minor. All right. Biceps, all of you know. Bicipital aponeurosis, all of you know. So this is of course coracobrachialis, serratus anterior, latissimus dorsi. Okay. Pins. So in this model, always look for the nerve which goes directly into the cubital fossa. If a nerve goes directly into the cubital fossa, then it has to be median nerve only. All right. This is bicipital aponeurosis. This is brachial artery. And tendon of biceps. This is brachialis, huh? This is brachialis. Alright? Understood this? Alright. Here we have these nerves and all have been cut off. Anyway, it's okay. I'm going to pin two nerves. Alright, I've pinned two nerves here. Alright, this is medial cutaneous nerve of arm, so don't worry, that is different. Okay, then this nerve is very nice and clear. Then we have one more nerve that is very clear. We are not discussing much theory here because this is not a theory class again. Alright? Okay. Here we have one more structure. Yes, I'm very happy. I'm seeing a lot of good structures in this. Now it's for you to identify what are these structures. Huh? Now I have put yellow color, so naturally all of you know that's a nerve. Clear? You know this is one artery. Green color, tendon. Brown color is muscle. Now can you identify the yellow colors here? Okay, let's start from here. What is this? Okay, this long thoracic nerve. Alright, because it's serratus anterior, it goes. Next we have another nerve here that is going to this muscle. This is thoracodorsal nerve. Okay, make the correction. Long thoracic nerve is called the nerve of Bell. Not thoracodorsal nerve. Eh? Next we have, this is median nerve. These are the two roots of the median nerve, lateral root and medial root. Alright, and this is the axillary artery in the center. This is the axillary artery. Okay, it's not axillary vein, eh? It is axillary artery. You have to be very, very careful. So here you can see in the neck region, all of you would have studied in the neck. See this muscle here, it's based on this muscle. I told it's artery. You see this? This muscle is called scalenus anterior. Clear? So any blood vessel in front of scalenus anterior has got to be a vein. Understood? The artery is always behind scalenus anterior. Understood? So this structure is an artery, not a vein. Understood? Though it appears little black here, you should not think it is vein. It is artery, and remember, it is going in relation to the structures in the cubital fossa. Alright? So it is an artery. So this is axillary artery. Fine. What is, now I have put one more nerve here. See here? I have put one more nerve. What is this nerve? This is musculocutaneous nerve. Alright? See here, I have put another nerve that's going behind. This is radial nerve. This is ulnar nerve. All right, this musculocutaneous, and you can see the axillary nerve very clearly in this. This is axillary nerve. So if you take all the nerves, axillary nerve will be the highest structure, and it will go immediately behind. Through the quadrangular space, it will come to and supply the muscles. All right, clear with this? Okay, you have identified the structures here. The nerves you have identified. Okay, fine. Let us go to the muscles. The muscle is, the hand is kept in a different position here.
Are you comfortable? It doesn't feel like okay?
The hand is little rotated in this person. He has kept it like this. That's why you might have confusion to say whether it's medial or lateral. Huh? So remember, this is medial epicondyle. So it has to come from here towards this side. Okay. Okay, what are the important structures that I can show you here? I will show you. Okay. In this particular model here, We can ask following structures. Some of them are deep inside, some of them are superficial. Alright? Get the forceps. Where in the tray?
Yeah, I am actually. Why? No, I look like.
Thanks. See here, up to this area, all of you know. Now we are coming to this place. Since the person has slightly rotated the hand, this is the medial epicondyle. So this muscle is pronator teres. Alright, flexor carpi radialis. Then we have one muscle here which is having a long thin tendon. Alright, this is palmaris longus. Alright, see in this, in the upper limb, there will be only one muscle that will be having such a long tendon. The muscle will be small, so this is palmaris longus. Alright, so other muscles you don't worry for now. Let's go to the hand muscles, which are more nicely seen here, and the nerves. These are thenar muscles, hypothenar muscles. Now in this, we see I have pinned a muscle here. This muscle is abductor digiti minimi. Alright, here we have this muscle here, this first muscle. This muscle is abductor pollicis brevis, and you have another muscle here on the medial side which helps in flexion. So this is flexor pollicis brevis, because flexor pollicis longus is a deep muscle and a long muscle. Alright, understood? Opponents is seen only when we remove these two. It's not seen here. So in this model, the safest option for you will be if I pin these two. See, you have one groove here which is telling this is a different muscle, this is a different muscle. So if I pin this, then you have to say this is abductor pollicis brevis. Clear? If I pin this, you have to say it is flexor pollicis brevis. Clear? Okay. Next, the other things I can ask in this model is, see here, I have pinned some muscles deep inside which are related to next to the tendons. This muscles lumbricus. What will you write? Lumbricus. Alright. Okay. Now in between the tendon, deep inside you see another muscle which is almost running horizontally towards the base of the thumb. Deep inside, I have pinned it. All of you have seen. See here, deep inside. Deep inside. Suppose you see a pin so deep inside, very close to the thumb or very close to the index finger, a very deep muscle, which will be a safest option? If you write intraossei, it's not correct. What is that answer you told? Adductor pollicis, ADD, adductor pollicis. Understood? Don't write intraossei immediately. Understood? If at all I want to ask you intraossei, the safest option, safest way and a clear way is asking intraossei from here. See the muscle in between the rib, right? This is intraossei. This is intraossei here. I will not ask intraossei from here, because to see the intraossei I have to clear all the tendons, nerves, everything. Understood? That too you will see only plantar intraossei. So dorsal intraossei is more easy because they are in between the two metacarpals, and also it is made up of, it is supplied by ulnar nerve. Whether it's palmar intraossei or dorsal intraossei, it is supplied by
ulnar nerve.
ulnar nerve. So whether I ask this or palmar intraossei, it's the same. But the only thing you should know, what is the difference in action. Got it? Right. So please make sure if I pin a muscle deep inside and the fibers of the muscle are running towards the thumb, then it has got to be adductor pollicis. Okay. Next I have pinned two other structures in yellow, all of you know, then it has got to be a nerve. So this is the median nerve, and not this. So deep inside I have put another nerve here. This is ulnar nerve. This is ulnar artery. Alright, so don't worry about this. This is ulnar artery. Careful. It's okay. So this is ulnar artery. Okay, so don't worry about the artery. It's like this. If you push the artery, you can see the nerve. This is ulnar nerve. Alright, okay, then I can ask distribution in the hand. Alright, next I have pinned one structure here. You can see I have pinned one structure together. You see this? You see this tendon of this, this and this. I have put all the things together, and if you see the tendon, all the tendon are going to the digits. So it has to be digitorum. You have to say whether it is superficial or deep. So which one is correct? Superficial. This is flexor digitorum. Superficialis muscle. Clear? Okay. Next, in this particular model, I can ask another muscle here. See here, I have pinned another muscle at this place. All of you can see? See here? You see this? That is pronator quadratus. Okay, fine. Next, here in this model you can see this is one of the problems of plastination. Whoa. See here, 3 tendons I have marked here. Okay, this is the anatomical snuff box. These 2 tendons are abductor pollicis longus, extensor pollicis brevis. This tendon is extensor pollicis longus. Okay, if you feel here, you can feel a prominence. That's the same prominence you feel here. Okay, just in line with the index finger, if you feel here, you will feel a bulge. Okay, what is that called as? See here, the tendon is taking a turn at that place. See here, the tendon is coming here. It takes a turn here. What is that called as? This bulge called as? Which you are feeling here. Yes. See here, this is one styloid process. Because it's radius, it's called radius styloid process. This is the palmar aspect, this is the dorsum. This is the ulnar styloid process, which you see it as a small bulge here. See this bulge? This is ulnar styloid process. In between you have this bulge. What is this called as? This is called as dorsal tubercle, otherwise called Lister's tubercle. So the tendon of extensor pollicis will come here, turn over. So it will act as a structure called pulley. Alright? Okay. So once you know this is fine. See, before coming, it's better you revise the structures once and then come, then it's easy. It's easy for everyone. These things all of you can identify: indices, sections, additionum. Alright, most of the structures we keep will be for flexor. Okay, alright, let's go to the next specimen and see what are other structures we can see. Okay, now I am going to pin one muscle. Can anyone say what is this?
Subscapularis.
How many of you agree that subscapularis? Yes, he is correct. That is subscapularis. Okay, let's go to the next.
You remove the pin already. It's here. You remove the pin already.
So hot.
I don't know. It was with this. Okay. Anyway, let's see what are structures we can identify in this person.
38 dBs.
So again, what is this muscle?
One time.
Teres major, huh? Minor is this. All right. This all of you know what muscle is this? Trapezius. What is this muscle? What is this muscle?
Trapezius.
If I put a pin here, you told it is trapezius. Yes, I'll agree. If I put a pin here, it is? Yes, it is also trapezius. Huh? So what is this muscle? Latissimus dorsi. Huh? Okay. Now I am going to ask you simple question for which I use some other color. Okay. Okay, I'll use a black color. Huh? I put a pin here and ask you identify the space. What will you write? See, it's a nice triangular area, right? What is it called? This is triangular of auscultation. Eh? All right. In this model, what are the things we can ask?
You can hear very well.
Okay. Yes, see here I have identified two structures. I have marked two structures here. One is a muscle, other one, since I have put blue color, this has got to be a vein. Yes, what is the vein that comes here? Yes, this is cephalic vein. This is pectoralis minor. So the cephalic vein runs here along the lateral border of biceps. So this is also cephalic vein. So if I want to show cephalic vein or ask question, I can put cephalic vein in two places. One here and another one here. Understood? Basilic is always medial. Cephalic is always lateral to biceps. So biceps will be the landmark. Understood? Remember, this person is also having the hand slightly in a pronated position. Clear? So when students see here, first they will see this is medial, because the little finger will be here, because the person has got it pronated like this. Understood? If he has kept the hand like this, then you can easily make up. Look at the body of the person here, then you know this side is medial, this side is lateral. Understood? So this is cephalic vein. Now the other important structures, muscles that can be seen here. See this muscle which I have pinned here. This muscle is flexor pollicis longus. What is it called? Flexor pollicis longus. Clear? Then I have pinned some muscles here again. It's all very easy. This is abductor pollicis brevis, flexor pollicis brevis, and here small portion of opponens pollicis is seen. Alright, now deep inside here you see one muscle, the fibers are running almost horizontally towards the thumb. This is the adductor pollicis. If I pin this structure here, don't say it is flexor retinaculum. You can see this fibers here. This is palmar aponeurosis. Alright. Suppose if all of you answer all the questions very well, then I will pin this muscle and ask you what it is. See here, when a person does like this, see the small fold that you get here? When you cup your hand to hold water or liquid, you see the small fold here? Alright? This fold, this is brought about by this muscle. What is that muscle? Adductor. What a discovery. I have a lot of Nobel laureates here along with me. Keep it here. See, there's a fan of muscle. All these things are that muscle only. Yes, what is it? That is called palmaris brevis. Okay? That's okay, even if you don't know that, that's fine. Yes. Any other model, only this much? We have one more person here. It's all the same again. Let's take our mind off the muscles for some time. So everything is. Please identify these structures here. This is the median nerve. This is the ulnar nerve going behind the medial epicondyle. Alright, see, whenever you look at a nerve in the arm, just look at the cubital fossa. If a nerve is going into the cubital fossa, it has to be median nerve. To double confirm it's a median nerve, you look at the upper end. If you look at the upper end, you will have two roots of formation. Clear? Understood? Then you look at the nerve. Suppose if I pin this nerve, look at the medial epicondyle. If the nerve is going behind the medial epicondyle, it has got to be ulnar nerve. Now you can see here in this model, you can see the radial nerve very clearly. You should put the pin there. You can see here the radial nerve. Alright? And in the uppermost part, you have the axillary nerve. Okay? Fine. This is the axillary artery here. And this is the musculocutaneous nerve. Musculocutaneous nerve will always be in relation to coracobrachialis. Understood? Because it has to pass through coracobrachialis and then only it will come and supply biceps. Alright? Fine. Now let us go here, some of the structures that you can see here. In this model you can see that this structure which I have put in red color is the radial artery. Alright, this is the radial artery. So the radial artery will come in the forearm, at the wrist. Instead of straight going into the hand, it will take a turn. Understood? So when it takes a turn, it will go through anatomical snuff box. So it's a content of anatomical snuff box. After passing through the anatomical snuff box, it will pass in between the thumb and index finger. It will pass through this web space here, then it will come over to the palm. Ulnar artery is more straightforward. It comes here, it crosses over the flexor retinaculum and directly goes inside. Understood? But always remember, that's why you can see here, the radial artery stops here, then it goes here, then it will come in between. Understood? And you know what are the structures forming the arches. So in this model, this is lumbricals, this is median nerve. You can see it divides into to supply the lateral. How many fingers does it supply? How many digits? 3.5. Lateral 3.5. The medial 1.5 is supplied by, this is ulnar nerve. So median nerve supplies the lateral 3.5 digits. Clear? Now, there's only one difference. If I ask you what is the nerve supply to the skin of the hand, what will you write? Now I told you something, right? Very simple. Draw a diagram and label the parts of the skin of the hand supplied by its corresponding nerves and name the nerves. What will you do? Remember, median nerve comes here and median nerve supplies the muscles also. Ulnar nerve comes here, ulnar nerve supplies the muscles also. But they also supply skin. Understood? Now based on that you tell me. Skin. Suppose. Okay, let me take like this. You are testing a patient here. You are testing the digit like this. Which nerve you are testing? Hey. Lateral side, it's median nerve. So see, this is palmar surface. Remember, hand has got two surface, palmar surface and dorsal surface. Clear? Palmar surface, you are scratching here. Which nerve? Yes, palmar surface, you are scratching here. Which nerve? I am scratching the thumb here, scratching here, scratching here. Sure, it's median nerve, right? Yes, because median nerve comes here and it supplies the whole thing. Suppose I scratch the little finger. Stick to this, huh? No doubts in this, right? 100%. Now I am going to the dorsal side. I scratch here. Which nerve I am testing now? Sure. Guaranteed. Okay. Now I am scratching here. Which nerve? Remember, this is ulnar nerve again. So ulnar nerve will supply the medial 1.5 fingers both on the palmar side as well as on the dorsal side. Understood? But when it comes to the lateral 3.5 fingers here, on the palmar side it is median nerve, on the dorsal side it is radial nerve. Clear? Suppose I test the fingers here. Fingertip is always median nerve, including the nails. So radial nerve stops here. Clear? So if I want to test all the 3 nerves, I will screw this ring finger. Alright? Don't tell this, huh? That is why this is called, that's why it's called ring finger. Understood? So you put a ring into this. See, anatomically it's all very important, right? You put a ring into this, you are stimulating all the 3 nerves, because ring finger is supplied by median nerve, radial nerve and ulnar nerve. Particularly you put the wedding ring on the left side. Why? Why not on the right side? Yes.
Less dominant and
Yes. Hey, these are all life lessons all of you should know, man. Why you put the ring finger? Yes.
no one to put it on, sir.
No one to put it on so far, huh? Okay. See, remember, when you take the nerve supply of the heart, the sympathetic supply, which also supplies pain fibers to the heart, it comes from T1 to T4 segmental level. Clear? And the same sympathetic fibers are always connected to the nerves here, particularly to the ulnar nerve. That's why when you have myocardial infarction, you have pain radiating to the left arm. Understood? So in the name of protection, they put this. But the moment they put it, you get heart attack, right? Finish. Everything trapped, huh? So you have to be very, very careful before you put anything into this. Alright? Okay. Okay. Boys have to be more careful, because when you put the ring here, what is more important? There's one more danger. Yes, lady students, no offense, huh? What is that? What is that when you put a ring here? What does the female expects from you? There's another problem here. Yes. This is called the ATM finger. You know why I say? You know why this is called ATM finger? Yes, why? Yes, why it's called ATM finger? Because remember, it has got direct connection to your pocket here. So whatever you keep, it will go out like this. Alright? Okay, anyway, these are the structures here. Huh? Okay? See, whenever you identify a muscle, we can always ask things about nerve supply, action. Alright? This is subscapularis, this is pectoralis minor. Alright? This one is axillary vein. The other one is axillary artery. Clear? Okay. So you should know about this structures. You should know about the nerve supply and action. Important muscle origin and insertion you should know. When we talk about the nerves, we can talk about the structures it supplies, skin, part of the skin it supplies. Most commonly, remember, this particular nerve, what is this nerve? What is this nerve? Musculocutaneous nerve. This musculocutaneous nerve is one of the common questions that can be asked is, what is its continuation, or how does it continue after supplying the muscles? What happens to the nerve? Okay, let us look at brachial plexus. Understood? What are the branches of brachial plexus? You have 3 cords. What are the cords? Lateral cord, medial cord, and posterior cord. Lateral cord, what are the branches? Yes, lateral pectoral nerve, then lateral root of median nerve, and musculocutaneous nerve. Then you come to medial cord. Understood? What are the branches of medial cord? Medial pectoral nerve, medial root of median nerve, then medial cutaneous nerve of arm, median cutaneous nerve of forearm. Okay? Then what happens? Ulnar nerve. Understood? So these are the branches here. Come to the posterior cord. What are the branches? Upper subscapular, lower subscapular, lateral cutaneous nerve of arm. Next you have radial nerve, axillary nerve. See, remember, it's very easy. Lateral cord, you have to remember the word LML, a major between 2 ladies, right? For the muscles, they say lady between 2 majors, right? Yes or no? My God, all of you are looking at me like this. I thought you revised the upper limb. Okay? So you know the branches now. LML. L stands for lateral root of lateral pectoral nerve, lateral root of median nerve, and musculocutaneous nerve. When it comes to medial cord, you have to remember the mnemonic. Most medical men use morphine. Most medical men use morphine. Median pectoral nerve, median root of median nerve, then we have medial cutaneous nerve of arm, medial cutaneous nerve of forearm, then ulnar nerve. U stands for ulnar nerve. When you go to posterior cord, you have to remember the word ultra, ULTRA. U for upper subscapular nerve, L for lower subscapular nerve, T for thoracodorsal nerve. Then you have radial nerve and axillary nerve. So here we have one cutaneous nerve missing, that is medial lateral cutaneous nerve of forearm is missing, and that particular lateral cutaneous nerve comes from musculocutaneous nerve. Clear? After supplying all the muscles here, the musculocutaneous nerve will continue as lateral cutaneous nerve of forearm. So if I scratch this place, I am stimulating musculocutaneous nerve through lateral cutaneous nerve of forearm. Understood? These are the branches all of you should know in case of brachial plexus. What is the nerve that comes from the root? Long thoracic nerve comes from the roots. Which are the nerves which come from the trunk? Nerve to subclavius. Next. Yes, suprascapular nerve. So the point where 2 roots meet to form the upper trunk, and the upper trunk divides into two divisions, and the two nerves come out, subscapular, suprascapular nerve and nerve to subclavius come out. That particular point is called the Erb's point. If it is affected, it is called Erb's paralysis. Clear? How many trunks are there in brachial plexus? What are the trunks? Upper trunk, middle trunk and lower trunk. What happens if the lower trunk is damaged? Clump case paralysis. Clear? Yes, you can identify the structures.